Well, alright guys, it's Boy here. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to make one of the best bases in Rust. I've actually had I'd say about 355 million people had messaged me and said, "Can you please give me the base tutorial, Boy?" And I said, "No, I can't do it." But today I just felt like, giving it. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna wipe the island clear. So what you're gonna need for this base is not be a dumb fuck. You want to know how to make a 2x2 base. So 2x2 looks like this. No, it's not a 1x1. No, it's not a 1x2. Do you understand? This is a 2x2. If you ever did math or if you like playing with blocks as a kid, you should know what 2x2 means. So as you can see, that's a 2x2. What you're gonna want to do whenever you get your stuff going here, you're gonna wall. Right here, you're gonna put a frame for a double door. And so, as a starter base, I would recommend this actually be wood right here. Or actually, you really, depending on what you want to do with this, here's what I do. With TC, and don't get me wrong, TC is gonna go right in the middle of the base. Now, I know what you guys might be thinking, like, that's pretty fucking stupid. Well, let me tell you today, it's actually the best idea in the world, and this base is unrateable, so you actually don't have to worry because this base is 100% unrateable. So, later on, you would want to not honeycomb, but create a half wall jump up to second floor. I'm gonna just fill this. You could do it with wood, but I'm gonna just fill it, and then we're gonna, go around here and make it all open. And you would want to do the same thing here. Say you're in an actual game, you're just half wall or up, come up here. Not do usually 3 stories. 3 stories of this, you should be looking alright, man. And yeah, like I said, a lot of people, see my bases on a lot of big official servers, and they like to say like, "Oh yeah, boy, like I seen your base, man. Somebody stole your recipe, your sauce, the juice that's dripping." And I say, no, that's not my base, man, because it's really not. No one can make this base. And now I'm gonna show the whole platform of YouTube how to make this base. Now check it out. You cannot get from point A, which would be your core where TC is, to point this, to point B. You cannot. You cannot, because everything is closed up. You guys are probably like, "Oh, you better show me a cool bunker base, yeah." No, I'm not gonna show you a bunker base at all. I'm gonna put a wood door. Make sure it's wood, and make sure you don't have a fucking airlock. Use your brain, people. You do not need an airlock for this base. What I would like to do is start with large chests in every corner, just like so. Once you got these large chests going in every corner, like that, you can also do things like a barbecue. I like to do those because if you guys didn't know, there's actually a really nice combo. No, I'm not talking about McDonald's 2 for 6. There's actually a really nice combo you can do here. Is type in small. Go. Oh my god, is it small? It should be here somewhere. I thought it's small wooden box, right? Wood. Okay. Wood storage box. Oh, it should be called small wood storage box since there's a large one. It's kind of fucked up. Anyways, take the barbecue. I would say go like this, go like that, and go like this. Now, go like this, and then of course you're gonna want to have what every base has in it. Of course, you're gonna want to have a sleeping bag in you. And honestly, I placed for For sleeping bags, if you want to make things right, I would do one in each floor, to be honest with you guys. But I would do it like in some type of cool way. Like you do it like this, you do it like this, and then you can put barbecues, barbecues, barbecue. This is how I do it personally. This is actually, I invented it. It's called the sus bar. And it's basically you have one barbecue there, one barbecue there, one barbecue there, one barbecue there. And you can, you know, make every floor, just make every floor have hella boxes. Cause this is like right here, the top could be like main loot shit. I would definitely keep all the main loot on the the sus floor is what I like to call it. Right here on the second floor, I would try to just cram in the most amount of boxes you can get. Okay. And so it's like this, like this. Just cram a fuck ton of boxes. Don't even try to be light with it. You're gonna have to pick up some of these boxes, like actual loot boxes, because you're gonna be destroying them. Not picking them up, you are going to be destroying them. I'm just flying around placing them any fucking where, because you know I'm just like that. I'm the man when it comes to this box placement. Look at that. Alright, so what you should be working with is a 3-story 2x2, and I would recommend doing that on each side like this. Have a weird little jump up thing like so, and people might be like, why is he doing that? Why does the base look like that? It's fucking stupid. You're stupid. On this side of the base, I would also add, to be honest with you guys, like right here, if I was on the big main official pop server, I would actually go over here like this with the wood doors. Look at that. Come over to where you're not in building distance. And you can just do this, like literally easiest thing to do in the game. Put a TC in here. This is like essential. I do it on every time I build this base. You gotta do this. And then you need an auto turret. Yeah, auto turret aimed at the base, like so. And obviously you would need like a wind turbine. Then I would just build up like this. Any way you want to. You don't need to make it too big, because it's literally just to power this one turret. So the turbine doesn't have to be too far up. Actually, I've been wanting to try this. Does this actually work? Let me see this shit real quick. So you go like this, right? Drop down. Get your wind turbine. How do people get them on just one? They don't. Yeah, I've seen so many people recently who have like a fucking thing just sitting like this, but how is that even possible, bro? I don't know. Whatever, we can't do that, so we go like this. You know? You need a python. I'll always do a python for the outside one. Yep, there's a python right there. And you can do mad stacks of instant ammo to hurt their poor little souls. Then you need a wire tool to connect it. Wire tool. And I just go like this. I'm gonna be honest, if I'm griefing the base, you just wanna power out, put it straight into the auto turret. So just like this. Oh wait, gotta put your weapon in, of course. Yeah, buddy. You do it like that, you put your weapon in and everything's going alright. Just wanna, you know, take the wire tool, bring it straight to the auto turret. You put all these pistol bullets in it. Power it in. Now you have an auto turret that's like this, pointed directly in front of the base. You can also just like do this for safety. I'd make a door right here, so they think maybe if they raid this door they'll get some base loot that from the raid. You can just toss on a fucking wood door, because wood door is meta right now if you guys didn't know. Once you got that, base looks trash. You can do, yeah, you could go as far as putting like a wood sign and saying, wow, that was a really easy raid, guys, thanks for the loot. But now hear me out. Say you got hella rockets, say you got hella C4. Well, that depends. I will put on the second floor for sure. I'll put on the second floor somewhere up high like this. This is where the boom will go, and this is how the base works. Okay, let's say we got all of this juice right here. Look at that. Say we got so much HQM in this base, and we had tier 3 and of course a barbecue. Don't forget, on the first floor though, you can actually chuck in some furnaces. It's called the sus furn right here. I'm about to show you guys. So that's, you don't want to get in the way of other stuff, but try to get them in as much as you can. Basically that's the sus furn right there. Those will go, you know, don't keep them running too much, it might draw attention. But the cool thing about this base and why it's probably the smartest base I've ever came up with in my life is that it's very cheap to get into. As far as like a raider point of view, okay, if I'm coming to raid this thing, and let's just say I brought a rocket. I'm coming to raid this. What should I name my fucking work of art? The big old susser. This is the big old susser, and if you wanted to rocket my door like a dickhead, and you came in to find like basically looks like a raided base, right? Because they're gonna open TC, see a little bit, but they're gonna look around in all the boxes. They're gonna see nothing. They're gonna be butthurt as fuck. They're gonna be like, oh, this is, and that too is like part of like why you will not get raided. And even if they do, they're gonna see no loot right there. But anytime you want to get loot, just make sure you got a building hammer. Listen, no, this is the best part. This is better, 100 times better. This is meta. This is better than a bunker. What you're gonna need to do is what I like to do for you guys here is your boom. Listen how fucking fat of a meta this is. So every time you go on a roam, you always I gotta close it. You always want to bring your C4 with you, because every time you come back to this base, and this can even be, this right here can be the reason why people think, oh, that base is raided, because they're gonna hear it get raided, and that's your entry point into the second, third floor. But also make sure you bring mats to patch with. So for example, and everyone, if they hear you raiding this thing, they're gonna come and they're gonna see a wood door. They're gonna be like, oh fuck, that's where they raided. I'm sorry, man, but no, that's not where we raided. We actually jumped up right here. We threw 2 C4 on our own base. Keep in mind, it's not like how to raid the base. Well, it technically is, but this is how you keep your loot safe, people. So now look, you come in, right behind you, you a patch. You have 10 minutes to demolish it once you first put it down. So 10 minutes until I can demolish that. So you can come in here, get all your precious loot, maybe wait it out, and if anyone comes, you can spawn in a bag down here. Make sure you have bags on each floor. You can come out through the front door and be like, oh yeah, man, I just got raided. Make up some bullshit story to anyone that might, you know, try to counter. Then basically it's the same thing. Once you're ready, you got your loot, you want to go on a run, patch it up, come on over here, get to your 3rd floor loot room. You just want to do the same thing. That is fake the raid, use your own, and honestly guys, 2 C4 to get in and out of this thing is honestly not really that big. You just take Bradley a lot, get loaded. I think you'll be doing just fine, because Look, now we come in here. Box is blocking me. I have to pick that up. We'd hop in. We'd say, oh, get the loot, you know. Just like that, you'd be sealed in here, perfectly safe from anybody who was coming to counter the raid or whatever you want to call it, because we ain't really raiding yourself. And if you ever want to get to the bottom floor real fast, use this technique. You can toss stack C4. So if I toss 2, if I toss 4, if I toss 5, they're all gonna drop down together after the first 2 blow up. So watch this. They fell. See that? It blew us all the way down to first floor from there. And look, no one's still gonna know what's rated, because you're gonna pick your loot up, you're gonna reorganize, and then you're gonna seal everything back up. Remember, don't keep shit in here. This is the Sus Fern. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it really taught you fuckers how to make good bases, because it's not something you come by. And look, if anyone comes over here and raids the sus mill turret, that's what I'm gonna call this thing. If they come and raid it, if anyone's raiding one door, 1C4, first of all, they're an idiot. They come to raid, they're like, oh man, and then they throw the 2C4 on the base. That turret's still gonna be defending anyone in this area, by the way, so you have to be a little sneaky. As you can see, they'll hit TC and find absolute nothing because it's supposed to be a fake grief turret, and so they're not gonna get anything really out of there. But you know, maybe if they're hurting bad enough, they'll say fuck it and shoot out the auto turret and try to get themselves a python with instant bullets. I don't know. But this is Sus Boy signing off, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's base. Honestly, probably the best base I've ever came up with, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it, man. If you guys could, man, it would really help out and go the extra mile if you like and subscribe to the video. And I'll probably be posting, you know, maybe daily, maybe yearly. It could be fucking when the world's ending, I'm gonna post another base tutorial and just try to show you guys how to play Rust. But yeah, man, talk to y'all later, man. Make sure y'all fucking subscribe, or you're gonna end up with a base that's not this, and you want this. Trust me, buddy.